this video, we're going to look at subtraction on an Argand diagram. In the previous video, we looked at addition, and we said we could do it by treating the two complex numbers like vectors and doing it the way we would do vector addition. Well, it's the exact same for subtraction. So let's just have a look at it. So we can subtract one complex number from another on an Argand diagram, the same way we would subtract one vector from another. So let's try this example. We're going to draw 1 plus 3i minus 8 plus 8i on an Argand diagram. Now, once again, we can check what the answer should be by just doing the subtraction in the normal way. So we get 1 minus 8 for the real part, which is 1 plus 8, which is 9. And then we get 3i minus 8i, which is minus 5i. So we get 9 minus 5i, so we expect to find this answer. How do we do it using the Argand diagram? Well, let's draw 1 plus 3i. That's the point at the end of this line. So this is the bit where I'm treating the complex number like a vector. If I was to draw the vector, I would go 1 along the real axis and then 3 up the imaginary and get to this point here. So this is 1 plus 3i. Now I'll start by drawing the second complex number, minus 8 plus 8i, just the exact same way I drew this one, so that would be up here. So I've gone minus 8 along the real axis and then 8 up the imaginary axis, and this is minus 8 plus 8i. So to subtract this second number from the first, I have to place the line, if you like, the sort of vector I'm using to represent the complex number, at the end of the first one. So subtract the one for the second one at the end of the first one. But because I'm doing minus this number rather than adding the number on, I change its direction. So I flip the direction of the second one. So i.e. the start becomes the end and the end becomes the start. So instead of placing the start of this second one at the end of the first one, I place the end of the second one at the end of the first one because I'm going along it the opposite way. So up here where I've written minus 8 plus 8i on the diagram, I'm now going to treat that as the start of this because I'm going along it in the opposite direction because I'm doing minus. So I get this. I place it at the end of the first one and go along it in the opposite direction, so I get this. And whatever this point is, that is the answer to 1 plus 3i minus 8 plus 8i. And here's the line going from the origin to that complex number. So again, treating them as vectors, this would be the vector. And we just have to look at the diagram and we can see that this is indeed 9 minus 5i. So we've got 9 along the wheel and then minus 5 down the imaginary. So that is how you can subtract one vector from another using an Argand diagram.